and it's the AGM of the 7 1/4 gauge society. Pecorama is one of Devon's leading visitor attractions. Inside the buildings it features model railways in many gauges, whilst outside we see this superb example of a Pullman coach. Of course, our main reason for visiting the wonderful gardens is the beautifully laid out and intricate 7 1/4 gauge railway, and the fact that the 2001 AGM of the 7 1/4 gauge society was held here. On arrival at Muchnata station, we decided to take our usual ride round the track to familiarise ourselves with this complicated half-mile route. This was the Friday afternoon. The train was headed by the Beer Heights Light Railway loco, Mr. P. We passed the shed area where some members had already arrived and were preparing for a day's running, or at least half a day. Some well-known personalities were also present. After the long straight from the terminus station, we take the first of the loops and head back in the opposite direction. And there must have been a great deal of earth removal work to create these many cuttings and the cotton covered tunnel which we're just about approaching. And I recognise quite a few faces from last year's video. We approach what became called Bottleneck Tunnel. And for obvious safety reasons, a single line token is required over this stretch. The line proceeds, crossing another line on the level to another loop which overlooks Lyme Regis Bay. It is here where the train usually has to wait for the others. Of course, during normal service this won't be quite as congested. We're looking down over the village of Beer. And the trains are already queuing up on the outer line while we turn right and cross our previous route, going out onto another long loop into the countryside. We pass the unloading bay, which we'll see later. We pass under Hayward Bridge. And below us was the mines branch, which we'll see later on. We now turn left into that original loop, this time to queue for a few minutes.
Cheer up, boys.
Having gained the single line token, we pass through the bi-directional tunnel, handing in the token as we emerge. Our return run repeats the first circuit of the Sheds and Whitefalls Loop before heading again for Much Natter.
Right. What's going on there?
During the next couple of days, this part of the circuit was left out for simplicity.
Gets you out of the house a bit. Much Natter Station.
Either have a railway or you're a proper builder in today. Yep. Or you do something. We've only done half of it. It's worthwhile doing.
And this is the beautiful Finn McCool, which we didn't see much of during the weekend. The County Donegal rail car by Mr. A. Westby, the Black 5 5407 Eclipse by J. Bays, stand in the shed area being prepared. This small 040 tank, loco number 783, is a Titch owned by Mr. A. Meredith. Small but beautifully marked. Merlin Ambrosius, Ron Manning's single fairly, seen last year at Weston Park, is an 064 tank. 78004, a BR Class 2MT by Mr. A. Phillips, built last year. Ella is a 240 built by M. Savage 10 years ago, based on an American logging loco. Across the line, Caroline, a Beer Heights driver, arrived from the unloading bay with 5 dead engines. The resident diesel is a 7 Lamb diesel hydraulic of 1986. Number 705 is a model of a Swiss loco called Beale. We'll see the owner of this later in the video. And I believe this is Vivian Thorpe's Romulus number 1. Meanwhile, Finn McCool passes through the shed area with a passenger train returning past White Falls Halt. Take another look at some of the locos and people around the shed area.
It's a booster also, gifted it away. How far away do you want to read on?
And quite an interesting angle looking down on the turntable. I think that's Merlin Ambrosius being turned. We noted there was another turntable in the terminus station.
Going down the end line.
And it's Andy Walton with Erin, an 060 tank. And the Black 5 Eclipse. Passing through the marshalling area and picking up the token is Mr. B. Jones, Finn McCool. Railway artist Jonathan Clay and wife Barbara are among the passengers.
Oh, I know where Anne's sitting.
Yeah.
Another small titch, Ivor, is preparing to leave. And here's number 1 again. And Andy Walton is letting one of his friends drive the loco.
So you are.
Is it a franchise thing? It's built on the franchise. I mean, the whole thing belongs to it. The land belongs to whoever it is, whatever it is.
Down at the arrivals bay, Kestrel, one of the Mardite locos from Swanley New Barn Railway, has just arrived late on Friday afternoon.
Hold your hand.
Very slowly now.
Pulling this way.
It's on.
She's on.
Stop. Yeah, I think that's right.
Slowly.
Steady. One.
I think we've done it.
And the loco heads for the sheds area. Sadly, the second loco on the van, a steam loco Sir Goss, was found to be too large for the railway and was not unloaded. I understand it ran later that weekend at Eastleigh. Driven by Matthew Rutherford, Kestrel arrives at the sheds, ready for running the following day. And the black loco, Erin, receives a blowdown to clear debris from the boiler. Erin was built in the year 2001 by Andy Walton and a friend. A typical end of the day shot.
Here on the track on.
It's 8:20 on the Saturday morning, which turned out to be quite a beautiful day. The drivers are down the shed consulting the rosters.
Use that one twice then, shall
Do noggin.
Did you have one? You made up for it?
Suitcase. See with him,
You're not trying to get me in the truck.
I've not measured it yet.
No, I've been eyeing this up and it's, the platform's quite high, isn't it?
Matthew and John Nicholson discuss the likelihood of the Swanley steam loco being used.
We're due on with this at 9 o'clock.
Right, we'll double flop it. Doug.
Finn McCool waiting to be fired up. Where Andy Walton has got the steam loco Erin in steam. And generally things are getting ready for the first train at 9 AM. A little shunting by Caroline with the resident 7 Lamb, and a couple of young people are seen shunting wagons by hand. I took a walk down into the Beer Heights workshops to see a couple of resident locos and one apparently being built from scratch. The locos were taking the weekend off while the 7 1/4 people did all the trains. It's the end of the season anyway, and things are being prepared for next year. Possibly this steam loco will be running then. Peter and the Swanley bunch take the first train 9 AM. Passing the unloading area.
This morning, wasn't it?
This morning, and it
Oh,
was
really?
like 50 yards visibility at heavy mist, I thought.
This small blue 040 saddle tank titch, called Isabel, belongs to Mr. Henry Watson, and I don't think it has come far.
Over 90.
Have they? Yep.
Stinky.
Oh, it fits on the road.
And Caroline arrives once more to take out some of the new arrivals. We watch the arrival of the Eastleigh Lakeside Railway locos. And this is a very convincing steam outlined version of a Hayward loco. William. It's hard to believe it is powered by a battery electric system. William normally resides on the Purbeck Miniature Railway. And it's Sally Nicholson with a Donegal rail bus. Looks a bit French or Irish or something.
This is Irish, yeah.
It must be. Among the Eastleigh locos is William Baker, probably the oldest loco on site, being built in 1947.
That's
Enjoying a second circuit are the boys from Swanley. It's 78004. Andy Walton with Erin, hauling quite heavy trains during the day. And released from the queue, the Swanley bunch passed through the tunnel. Another Purbeck Miniature Railway loco is Princess. Petrol hydraulic. And Jimmy, the local diesel, hauls in a few more locos from the loading bay, including William Baker. This is the signal which forms an orderly queue for the tunnel.
That black spider came to us last week, the same. And then you compare it with like the Bardo, which is used for passenger hauling regularly. And they're so overscaled. And I think Caroline and Jimmy were the busiest pair on the railway this day, continually picking up new locos. I'm told that CPMR is the Cutterslow Park miniature railway. The blue loco is Polly. The two Kerr Stewarts. The line black wren is by M. Tandy, and the green wren is Wendy, belonging to P. Lawson. Nice little Marie Estelle. Down on the far loop, John Nicholson takes his turn with the Donegal rail car. Followed closely by the black wren. Kestrel passing under the bridge of Harewood.
engine. Yeah, he runs the engine off onto the gas jar on the fire and I think it's
The Express Locos team had arrived, and this was known as Green King, which I believe is a brewery.
Where's my tea towel and my waistcoat? I'll go and get it. Can I have a gin and tonic, please?
We hope that next year it'll be provided with a cask of ale instead of a dummy pump. It's lunchtime down at the sheds, and a dragonfly skims over the pool as Anne Hazelwood passes with Mythago.
Smile.
I'm watching the approaching train.
A little shunting outside the shed by Sammy, a Roanoke 040 petrol hydraulic, built in 1998, owner M. Williscroft. Our second ride on the train was behind the double headers Sanjo and Erin.
Are you okay for water, Tim? Yeah. We just topped up and everything down there, yeah.
When you've been standing 10 minutes waiting for a flying Scotsman, This time we waited about 15 minutes for permission to pass through the tunnel. I had time to go and get a sandwich. This time our journey ended where it began, at White Falls Halt.
White Falls Hall. You jump on mine and that was your name?
This beautiful vertical boilered loco, 042, is another loco from the Purbeck Railway, Nigel Donnelly's engine.
Appears to be doing all the work.
And there goes our train on another journey round the track. Preparing for another double header is the Tretheak Miniature Railway Loco Titan, coupled to a red Hunslet, probably Pandora. And there is our train going out once more. Sanjo and Erin. A very powerful pairing.
Thank you so much. Whose fault? Where is he? Jeff Stevens. Oh, it's you, is it?
Immediately after lunch, it's the rush hour. Drivers taking advantage of the beautiful weather when the rest of England seemed to be suffering from rain. Nice little red wren, number 2, Little Prince.
Running on moving before I get any closer.
After his tour of duty, the driver gives up his token, one to indicate that he is indeed on the schedule. Ron Manning's single fairly. Very popular loco.
What number are you on, please?
Engines of all shapes and sizes, all of the same gauge. William Baker once again. A little bit of trouble with a fledgling wren. Sunday morning down at the Seaton tramway, where a goodly number of members had turned up for a ride to Collyton. I managed to get that pundit of the miniature railways, Robin Buttrell, to say a few words.
I think we've been very lucky, and it couldn't last, could it?
Yeah.
I mean, yesterday I looked at the weather map of Britain, and there was one of those suns, and it was right over Devon. So that once they got it right.
That's right. Lincolnshire was wet yesterday.
Yeah. But as I said, we've done well. Yeah, can't complain.
As long as you got the right weather gear on.
Oh, I feel at home now.
Where's Chris?
He's just bringing our weapon against the rain.
Oh, right.
We've got a big picnic, waterproof picnic
Oh,
cover.
very good. Right now.
Well,
Did you sleep well, sir, in your hotel?
slept very well until the window blew open at 5 o'clock. And I'd have left it, but I was underneath the window.
You realise you're starring in the 2001 video for the 7 1/4 side?
Oh, wonderful.
John, at your time you could be away.
In spite of the very bad weather, everyone was in a good mood. 4 trams involved. This tramway is only about 3 or 4 miles away from Pecorama.
Enfield. All right, thank you. Yes,
And I do apologise for the blob on the lens, but that's what the weather was like.
Heidi, hi! Heidi, hi! Are you enjoying it? I'll see you there.
Just a few miles away at Collyton Station, the trams arrive and it's still raining hard.
Everybody happy?
Yes!
Where have you been?
And into the station building for coffee. Across the track I found this Ruston loco, apparently abandoned, looks like 2 foot or 2'6" gauge.
See what mascot, can't you?
And here came the happy Yorkshireman.
Bonjour, mademoiselle. See?
Meanwhile, back at the railway, Mario Hines' loco, and here's the man himself.
Can you tell me what this engine is? What is it, a French engine?
Swiss.
Did the Swiss did they make their own locos?
Yes,
I mean-
1901.
Yeah, that's...
Until 1935, then it stopped with the steam, then it started with the electric.
Oh yeah, that's it. Well, that's a model of an engine that used to run in Switzerland.
Yes, and we have one in Switzerland still running.
One left. Preserved.
Yeah, reserve, that means we use one time per year.
Yeah.
Just one time, just the
Good. You can?
Yes.
They tell me that you do a bit of Santa special.
Yes, we do. We have a couple of weekends near Christmas, and when I play Father Christmas.
Whereabouts? Is that at this railway?
Yeah, at Eccleswood Railway,
Oh yeah, cool.
at the National Agricultural Centre at Stoneleigh.
Oh yeah.
Yes.
Not been there yet.
You haven't? Oh, you want to come? We have an open weekend at the end of the exhibition at Donington. And we get quite a lot of people come from the exhibition to our place, enjoy themselves for the week there.
Yeah.
Good.
Thank you very much.
Quite all right, sir.
Hello, Alex.
Have you done much filming this year?
Not a great deal. I've done about 20 minutes of filming. 20 minutes total over about two and a half hours.
Yeah, you did a bit last year.
Did a bit last year, done a little bit this year.
Yeah.
Mainly yesterday morning when it was nice and bright and sunny.
Yeah.
A lot about being my own engine.
Yeah. I don't think I saw you on your own engine.
Well, this is Dave Burley, who did a little bit for us last year. We're going to look at some of his stuff in a minute.
Is that Tigger? Is that yours?
That was Tigger, yes.
Oh, yeah.
Yes. Going around with Nigel on his sickness.
Yeah. Hello, it's you. Who built that? Your dad? Oh, yeah.
Excuse me, good sir. Plenty of atmosphere as usual, this bit of atmosphere being provided by the vertical boilered steam tram sitting in the steaming bay there. Merlin Ambrosius takes the train out. This delightful single fairly was double heading service trains yesterday with Finn McCool. It's sounding very, very nice doing it too. Tigger about to run onto circuit.
Yeah, he's going in front of us now. Stop behind that one if I was. Oh yeah. Hello Ben.
And this is what Tigger is about to drop in front of. Making good headway.
To access the station.
Yeah. Tigger. No doubt being pushed by Nigel with Bridget. Smile, you're on candid camera. Smile, you're on candid camera. I can see a whole new book coming up. Tigger Goes to the Seaside. With his friend Bridget.
I have a book I want you to sign.
Meanwhile, down at the mine, good afternoon. Making short work of this hill, how's that? Now this is just delightful.
And back to a very wet Sunday morning.
Have you come very far with it then?
Winchester. From Winchester.
That's local, isn't it, nearly?
It is nearly local, yes. It's only an hour and a half away.
People were starting to drift away, and the service trains were back in the hands of number 7 from the Beer Heights Light Railway and 1 or 2 other stalwarts who were still here.
Good luck otherwise.
What do you think to it so far?
Excellent.
You enjoyed a bit of wet weather this morning,
Yes.
but you'll be alright soon.
Yeah. But you missed all 8 coaches. I've had 8 on this morning.
Yeah?
I had all what Mr. P's got on. You're going to get run over now.
Morning.
Vivian Thorpe's loco is put back on the van. Now driving Mr. P, Caroline looks really happy in spite of the weather.
Nice to see you driving a proper engine today.
You've got your hands on the real engine, eh?
What are you smiling about? See, you made it in the end.
Oh, I didn't.
Are you enjoying it then, despite the weather?
Yeah. This is Alex Hurd from Beer Heights Railway in Devon, signing out for PM Video. See you all at Comrie next year, okay?